All right, you guys, we are going to be doing lesson 11.9. We're just a couple lessons away from being done with our math book, which is super exciting. So you guys should be excited and celebrate all that you've learned in math, which is awesome. Okay, so we are going to be working with shapes that have the same perimeter, but different areas. So the essential question is asking us, how can you use area to compare rectangles with the same perimeter? So let's read that again. How can you use area to compare rectangles with the same perimeter? Okay, we're going to be answering that question while we solve these problems. So this word problem says, Toby has 12 feet of boards to put around a rectangular sandbox. How long should he make each side so that the area of the sandbox is as large as possible? Okay, so this is telling us we're going to find different ways where the perimeter can be 12, that will be 12 feet, but it might have a different area, okay? So what is the greatest perimeter Toby can make for a sandbox? So let's look back here in the question, and it says Toby has 12 feet of boards to put around a rectangular sandbox. So the greatest perimeter is going to be 12 feet. Wow, there we go. The perimeter. And remember, perimeter is the distance around a shape. Now, it says using the square tiles to make all the rectangles, okay, let me try that again. Use square tiles to make all the rectangles you can that have a perimeter of 12 units. Draw and label the sandboxes, then find the area of each. Okay, so I'm going to bring out my pen here. All right, so they're giving us one example here. This shape would have a perimeter of 12. Because it would be 5 feet plus 1 foot plus 5 feet plus 1 foot, which would equal 12, okay? Let's try a new one. Let's say I had a sandbox that was 2 feet long and, oops, hold on, let me go back here. Let's say I had a sandbox that was 2 feet long and 4 feet wide. So 2 feet long and 4 feet wide. Okay, so if I have that, then my perimeter would still be 4 plus 4, which is 8, plus 2, which is 10, plus 2 more, which is 12. All right, sandbox 3. Let's say I made a sandbox that is 3 feet by 3 feet. So 3 feet long, 3 feet wide. All right, so now I have these 3 sandboxes made, and we want to figure out which one is going to have the biggest area. So they all have a perimeter of 12, but they are going to have different areas, and we want to find out which area is biggest or largest. So sandbox 1 has a perimeter of 5 plus 1 plus 5 plus 1, which equals 12. Now to find the area, we multiply the length times the width. So 1 times 5 is 5 square feet. So sandbox 1 has an area of 5 square feet. Sandbox 2 here is 2 feet by 4 feet. So 2 plus 4. And we know this side is also 2. We just didn't write it. And this side is 4 because opposite sides have, opposite sides in this shape are the same length. So 2 plus 4 is 8 or 6, and then 2 plus 4 is 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12. I was jumping ahead of myself and doing multiplication. So if I find the area, I multiply the length by the width, which would be 2 times 4, which then gives me 8 feet. Guys, I think I'm getting a little bit better with writing on here with my pen. It's getting a little bit easier. All right, sandbox 3. The length is 3 and the width is 3, so we're doing 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So that gives me a perimeter of 12 feet. Now I need to multiply to find my area. So I'm going to multiply the length, which is 3, and the width, which is 3, which gives me an area of 9 square feet. Now I look at my different sandboxes. I see that sandbox 1 has an area of 5 square feet. Sandbox 2 has an area of 8 square feet. And sandbox 3, which has an area of 9 square feet. So we know that the area of sandbox 3 is the greatest. So Toby should build a sandbox that is 3 feet wide. Oh, I see here. 3 feet wide and 3 feet long. So we know that all 3 rectangles have a perimeter of 12 feet. They have different side lengths, but they have the different side lengths and different areas. All right, so I want you guys to go ahead and do this page and this next page. All right, if you need a challenge, go ahead and do your problem solving. All right, you guys have fun and good luck. Let me know if you need any help.